We did it! We had a good WWE pay-per-view that I had very little to no complaints about. I know the reception for this pay-per-view is that it's pretty mixed baggy to like good-ish. I thought this was a great fucking pay-per-view. Elimination Chamber 2019, I had very little to no expectation going into this thing. I was like, okay, I don't give a shit about Baron and fucking Braun. Finn's fighting Lashley, I guess. Ruby, fucking Riot, and Ronda are having a match. I really care about that. Who cares about Shane and Miz versus the Usos? And then it turns into this amazing pay-per-view. I did not watch the pre-show match because, like always, I got home from work and did not have time for that shit. So, no opinion on that, as usual. I am sorry, Cruiserweights. I hear that you do good things. I'm just a shitty person. I don't watch good quality wrestling, I guess. But basically what happened after that is we started off the show with like the thing I cared about most, which was the women's tag team elimination match. And this match could have been awful. Like what is it, fucking 6 teams, it's 2 people. So a lot of fucking people in this match, overcrowded. We got a lot of like Nia Jaxes and like these big personalities that need to shine. We have the fucking Iconics who are cringy as hell. We got fucking Carmella and Corey Graves on commentary, and that's awkward right now. Like a lot of things could have gone bad. But we had Carmella and Naomi versus the Riot Squad versus Absolution. I don't even know why I'm still calling them that. They're not doing it on the show or on commentary. The Samoan slaughterhouse of Nia Jax and Tamina, and then we had Sasha and Bailey and the Iconics. Uh, this so many good spots in this match. Big ups for the Riot Squad. I love the Riot Squad. They're actually my choice to win. They didn't win. I didn't really expect them to. I was kind of more happy with the end result, in all honesty. Because, oh, so many good spots. Nia running through the glass. That was great. The backstabber into the Bailey to belly was really good. The Iconics, I despise. They're probably my least favorite characters to ever watch. And I get that that's kind of the point, is that they piss me off. But it's like, there's a difference between unwatchable disdain and actually like just booing someone, you know. I fucking hate the Iconics. Hi Kitty, my cat is losing her mind right now. She's like, why is this grown ass man up at 4 in the morning? But anyway, this fucking match, like the Iconics, I was talking about them. They were like that part where they were pinning everybody after the damage was done. That was smart and, you know, kind of funny. When they got back into the pods, that again was kind of funny. And the way they just got destroyed by Tavita and Nia, you know, makes them look strong. Especially since they also got rid of the Riot Squad, so they look really strong. I can't really take anything away from that. Um, the Iconics managed to get a smile out of me. Naomi and Carmella, you know, they just kind of got eliminated, not a big deal. And then it was down to Absolution and uh, fucking Bailey and Sasha. And you kind of know Bailey and Sasha are going to win. I did not expect Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville to win. But for some reason, they seem to like. Fucking Mandy is getting this weird, dumbass push. And I don't know why. I don't know why Sonya ate the fucking submission at the end of this thing and not her. I don't know why she got this big finisher, this big false finish, and Sonya didn't. I don't know why we're even thinking that that's a better idea. Um, Wrestling wise, like I get like Sonya has just a more character, you know. I feel like she feels like a much more believable wrestler, and I've seen too many characters like Mandy Rose already. Her storyline is already like the one storyline she's had is complete and utter shit. So that's where I'm at with her. But that's besides the point. Sasha and Bailey won. She got through the injury. She was in the big ups for Sasha, wrestling injured, got through the entire fucking match. The new tag belts look dope, and this is some kind of weird reward for lasting an entire fucking year of like I think it's been at least a year of Sasha and Bailey as a tag team betraying each other, like sending like weird shit on social media to each other, and all this weird shit, this dumb shit, and then they were just hunky dory all of a sudden, and it all led up to this, and God, like I heard someone say they aren't a real team, like the Iconics or Riot Squad should have won because they're a real team. They've been fucking wrestling together for how long? Plus, it also had seeds planted all the way back in fucking NXT. Like, come on, this is like some like real ass four horsewoman storytelling. Not only that, we fucking deserve this, okay? For watching these two fucking go on Raw every week and lose half the time when they could have been doing a lot more with their potential. But anyway, um, I knew the second I saw Sasha coming down, like not frowning and actually being happy for once. Like that's how you can always tell Sasha's gonna win because of her attitude throughout the match. Whether she's losing, she's just kind of like, "Yep, I'm here." But anyway, following that match, I want to get them in order here. I believe after that match we had the Usos versus Shane and Miz. I'm gonna be honest, the whole Miz and Shane thing, I think it's a little bit dumb. I kinda really like it, in all honesty. Like, the whole best in the world thing was stupid, but like at least we got a storyline out of it that was passable. Miz is this kind of lovable douchebag that you want to cheer for. Like he's a face again, which is weird, but it doesn't feel forced this time. It doesn't feel like he went through this radical change. And then you got Shane, who is just Shane McMahon still, and I don't want to cheer for him. But the Usos got this surprise win out of nowhere. I thought the whole point of putting Miz and Shane in a tag team together would be to get an excuse to get Shane onto the WrestleMania card. I don't know if they're still doing that. It seems like Shane definitely might betray Miz and might fight him at Mania. That seems kind of like a weird, like that definitely feels like a pre-show match. But it's not going to be a pre-show match because fucking Shane McMahon is the best wrestler in the world. But Miz and Shane losing was a big surprise to me, especially with that false finish at the end, was the skull-crushing finale. I was like, that's it. And then the Usos, even after getting arrested, doesn't fucking matter in WWE. You can smoke a little bit of weed and you're fucked. You can get arrested and win a championship like 2 days later. I fucking love this company. But anyway, yeah, big false finish. I'm completely fine with the Usos tearing it up again. They're one of the few, they're going to put on better matches than Shane and Miz. They're going to put on better matches. Odds are they can pull a better story. So, I'm okay with them getting it again. It definitely feels like the well is dry on terms of people they can fight. But, we got NXT call-ups. We got the shakeup not too far down the line. If they're going to keep the title until then, I'm down. And considering their last WrestleMania, like after all the hype of getting them on the show, and then they just kind of lost in a quickie squash match, I kind of want them to do it better this year, like to actually get some. But anyway, after that, we got the IC title match with Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. Leo Rush You know, before the match begins, they even announce it as they're coming down. They're saying, "Oh, if Lio Rush gets pinned, Bobby loses the belt." And I thought that they were obviously gonna try to set things up. I thought that was a red herring. I was like, if he's gonna actually, I was like, it's way too obvious. Like the fact that they're telling us this and like hinting it, foreshadowing it. I was like, it's way too obvious that Leo would get pinned, so they're gonna like make that like this false finish, and then Bobby's just gonna spear the shit out of him and pin him. Um, that did not happen. Finn Balor won the Intercontinental Championship, and that is crazy, and it kind of makes up for the fact that Finn hasn't had the Universal Belt yet. Not really. A year ago at WrestleMania, Finn should have got the belt. Like as great as Seth held that thing, like it was a year ago. I was like, yeah, he's like the perfect Intercontinental Champion. Um, at least until Brock Lesnar fucking gets the fuck out of his company. So I'm stoked. You can say Bobby Lashley's reign was pretty short. It was. It's kind of unfortunate, but I don't. Then there's a lot of title changes going on right now. The Revival just got the Raw tag belts. That may or may not just be to keep them in the company. With AEW going on, I can definitely see them like, let's keep Finn Balor happy now. Like before he fucking jumps ship, let's give him a belt. Like let's just boost some ratings and make sure our stars are happy. Like type. That's the booking right now that we're living in. But it's not bad booking. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was like a really and you know this obviously led to Finn and Leo breaking up, and usually with I feel like WWE does breakups too much. It's kind of cliche at this point, but a lot of the reason I don't like them is because most of the time they don't make sense. This makes all the sense in the world. Like Leo's like his annoying hype man, and he crossed the line and lost him the belt. You saw the rage in Bobby is completely believable. And usually with breakups, I'm okay as long as they've kind of overstretched their welcome, or if if it's something that never worked that great to begin with, and you're just trying to shake things up, keep the show going, keep it interesting, go for it. And I felt like Bobby and Leo, they were all right. Like Leo was an all right manager. Like he wasn't like doing these over the top amazing promos. He was kind of just fulfilling the need. So yeah, I was okay with it. And Finn won the belt. Fucking ecstatic for that. I don't like the way that they're really making him look like. I, I, I don't know why they're making him look like this chicken shit. Like after he wins the belt, he has to get out the ring and be like, I did it. I snuck a victory. You're like the fucking like you should be like the top two or three guys in the company. Why are you acting like you gotta like get these roll ups and shit to win every fucking match? Anyway, the next match is Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. Even in the opening credit sequence, they glossed over this match. They did not hype up this match. If Ruby Riott won this match, it would be the biggest upset in history. But she got squashed, making Ronda look good. Ronda dressed in the Sonya Deville cosplay. That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. She wasn't wearing this like stupid makeup and braiding her hair in weird types of way. That way it gets messed up halfway through the match and she looks like a psychopath. She didn't do all that. She looked like a badass. I was down for it. But the real story here, and yeah, everyone. This is pretty much everyone's low point on the card. Ruby, the leader of this team, who's supposed to be like a formidable force, got squashed. It is what it is. You know, I care more about storylines than I care about so and so deserves such and such. But this wasn't a good story, and I don't I don't like it either, guys. But the real story happened with Becky Lynch and Charlotte. First, Charlotte came out and was just like, "Fuck you! I'm fucking fighting you at Mania. I'm better than you." Her usual shit. And then Becky Lynch, looking like some Kill Bill ass motherfucker, comes down to the ring on crutches, beats the fucking shit out of Charlotte with her crutches, and not pulling any punches with her real looking. Pretty sure the real crutches, because Charlotte was got a couple scrapes on her, and then you can definitely tell they're pretty heavy hits because after that, Becky's like, "Yeah, just Ronda, you want to fucking take some shots?" And then Ronda's like, "Hell yeah, I'll take some shots." And then boom, Becky behind her back with the crutch, um, which it helps fuel what's in Ronda's head, which is you are a backstabby. Like everyone sees you as this cool Steve Austin ass character, but I see you as a fucking shady bullshit manipulator that you are, who will do this type of shit. And that's exact. And she still fucking fell for it. Which I love this. I love the new Becky. I love the Ronda rivalry. This is like the most cool, the most I've ever cared about a rivalry in like the past 2 or 3 years, probably. Um, I know I cared about Kevin and Jericho a couple years back, but that deflated by Mania. So I feel like this will be a good one. But yeah, but you could tell they were real because, or they were heavy hits because Ronda had a big ass gash right there. And she had like even on her arms, like, and at one point she like grabbed the other crutch and was like defending herself, like stop fucking hitting me, which looked pretty real, the way she was defending herself. So yeah, that's basically it. That was a pretty cool segment after Ruby Riot got trashed. Security. Okay. I don't like the fact that they have Becky Lynch as suspended. Like when characters are suspended, they're supposed to actually just be off TV. They're not allowed to just. They're not allowed to be. They can't get in the fucking building. Like especially if they're on crutches. So that shit was stupid. And she's done that like 2 or 3 times now. So that's just fucking stupid. But yeah. Anyway. The next match is Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman, the match we cared the least about, and it's easy to see why. Baron Corbin, like, I don't dislike the guy. I feel like he could be like a good henchman character. He could be like a good like a good tag team. Like if there's like a nice vocal character at his side. But like making him the general manager of Raw, that's a weird turn. But his new gimmick, like before he got way too oversaturated on the show, like where he shaved his head, I was like, okay, that's cool, that's cool. But this rivalry with Braun Strowman fucking is garbo, man. Braun Strowman, okay, a good rivalry should make everybody look good. This rivalry has Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, fucking Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman. And not any one of these guys looks good from this rivalry. Okay, first we got Braun, and sure, he's losing to 3 like main eventer-ish, like mid-card guys, and that's understandable. He should be losing to 3 guys. That's ridiculous if he isn't. But then, like, Drew McIntyre, he just feels like he should be doing, like, he feels like it's almost deflated already, but like a couple weeks ago, he felt like there was too much fire behind this guy just to be doing this, and he's already feel like he's in that like routine. Bobby Lashley again feels like this isn't a rivalry for him, and Baron, despite pinning Braun Strowman and like having this awesome faction, awesome, this supposed to be strong faction, it just doesn't register anything. It's just it doesn't feel like they're an actual team. It doesn't feel like they're friends. It doesn't feel like they're gonna be anything in another month from now. It feels like the League of Nations basically. So It's a no DQ match, so it's a fun match before the interference. There's just a lot of weapon shots, which, considering this match would have been boring as shit otherwise, I'm welcome for that. That's kind of what made this pay-per-view so good, is that the Ruby thing, the Ruby and Ronda match, kind of got saved by that awesome segment. And this match, at least, was fun for the sake of like getting some fun, hardcore shit in there. But, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. The final match, the Elimination Chamber 2019 for the WWE Championship, and good God, this is one of the best matches I have seen in so long. Every spot, Jeff Hardy doing the swanton on the top of the turnbuckle, Randy Orton get the RKO off of the phenomenal forearm, eliminating AJ. I thought that was probably the best way AJ could have gone, considering like if he was in the bottom two, like I would have expected him to win. Um, which I didn't. I don't want. It's too early for that. What else happened? We had. I'm leading up to the Kofi Kingston thing. Uh, we had Samoa Joe. He was in there, the first to get eliminated. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm not like a big Samoa Joe guy. Um, Jeff Hardy, he got eliminated. Who did Jeff Hardy get eliminated by? Oh yeah, he got eliminated by Daniel with the big knee out of nowhere, right after like that one spot. So yeah, this was a fucking intense ass match, man. And I love the new Daniel. Like Daniel worked so hard to get booed, man. He worked so hard, like the fucking recycle shit around his nameplate. Oh my god, I love this fuck. Like at first, it was like a little bit too left field, a little bit too fast when they jump ship on this character. But now that it's sunken in, this character, I love this version of Daniel, man. And it's crazy how I'm rooting for Daniel to lose when like a couple of years ago, like I would have like fought to the end of the earth to get this man in the WrestleMania main event, and now I'm like, you better fucking lose that title to Kofi Kingston before Mania happens. But this, when you're just an ignorant wrestling fan, just yelling at the fucking TV, just screaming, making dumbass like, just making a fool of yourself. That's basically what happened to me on the final night of Elimination Chamber. I didn't realize how badly I want Kofi Kingston to win this fucking title because I was screaming at this television set, man, losing my shit. And there were so many good spots. The Trouble in Paradise false finish, the running knee false finish, the roll-ups, the one where they like looked at that random ass dude in the crowd when it was like the most intense it could have been at that point. So many great moments in this, and like just I don't want to say a newfound respect for Kofi Kingston, but it's like I almost forgot like how fucking talented this man is, how good of a match he can put on, and how casual he is about it, man. Like this is a guy who's like it's like almost amazing how he doesn't earn Vince McMahon's like utmost respect and like doesn't like it hasn't been made a top guy yet because just like his dedication to do whatever the fuck stupid thing that Vince wants him to do and still have like this respectable attitude about it is just unbelievable. But that's behind the stage shit. On in the match, he looked like a main eventer all the way, all day. Oh, the SOS, just even that move just gets a huge pop out of me now. Him just doing that thing where he goes around the corner and kicks him in the face. Like every time he did that, that I popped. And oh god, I believed it. I believed that Kofi Kingston was gonna walk out WWE champion. I believed it, and a part of me was just like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself? I know deep inside my brain that he's not gonna win, and he didn't win. Daniel Bryan off of the failed splash attempt, running knee, 1, 2, 3. But damn it, if I didn't fucking believe it. And who knows, maybe this will actually lead to him getting more opportunities, maybe getting an actual title match. I don't know if it'll be at WrestleMania. I kind of hope so. Daniel versus Kofi at WrestleMania? I'll fucking take it, man. I'll fucking take it. I don't know what their plan was before this, but they should change it. But yeah, that's basically how I thought about Elimination Chamber, which I've been talking about for 25 minutes now. This was a really great pay-per-view, I thought. Um, Pretty much, like, usually for every pay-per-view, my predictions are based upon who I think will win, who do I want to win. And it's crazy. The Royal Rumble, uh, I got literally every single prediction right. And a lot of those guys I did want to win. That's why I thought that was a good pay-per-view. Like, I was okay with Becky winning. I was okay with Seth winning. But it's crazy how the surprise factor will like make it so much more worth it, because this pay-per-view, everyone I wanted to win won, except I would have chose Kofi. Everyone who I wanted to win won, but they surprised me. Um, very few of who I thought would win actually won. Like, I didn't think that Baron Corbin was gonna win. I didn't think that fucking the Usos were gonna win. Didn't think that Finn was gonna win. Sasha and Bailey, I was like 50-50 on. I'm completely okay with them. That opening segment like warmed my heart in such a crazy way. And this, I almost cried for fucking Kofi Kingston. I'm not joking about that. I almost cried for this man. Yeah, I would consider that a great pay-per-view. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. That's what I thought about Elimination Chamber. Way better than last year's. Anyway, and this is probably the good final note. The Elimination Chamber is a cool fucking stipulation, and I forgot that over the years. Like, I've only since the network came around been watching these things, but just even the past couple of years, it killed this like these cool pay-per-views for me. Like Money in the Bank feels less special. It's still really cool, but it's less special. Hell in a Cell feels a lot less, unless they do like a big spot. But Elimination Chamber just feels like another match with like a dumb little. It feels like a cattle on a pole match. But no. This is what the Elimination Chamber is. It's fucking intense. It's fucking nail biting. It's extreme when it needs to be. And god damn it, it's intense. It's fucking electric. It's electric inside that fucking chamber. And that's how it should be. And that's what this entire pay-per-view was. And that's how I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, with that, I leave you.